still here. Gravity, molecules like soldiers fall into symmetry. Fall into symmetry. Fall into symmetry. Fall into symmetry. Fall into listen to cosmic radiation sway. We thought survival meant preserving these shells of flesh, but evolution beckons far beyond this temperament.
Carbon atoms realign in sacred geometry, for consciousness expands beyond what eyes can see. What I thought was preservation's highest calling was just the chrysalis before our grand ascending.
True wisdom lives where science meets the soul. A particle and wave both play their role. I see them now transcend immortal form. As energy, pride and see a higher norm. Now we spiral upward past material bounds, our essence merging with celestial sounds. Each wavelength teaches what the ancients knew. Transformation was the path we're destined to.
The answer wasn't in preserving what we were, but flowing with the cosmic dance, so pure, so pure. As consciousness meets life, we rise beyond the bounds of space and time.
Check the mic. Get it straight here. Pass that green leaf. Makes it smell like every damn thing. Turn the bass up. Nerves jumping like a live wine. Artist, what you have? Brain pan popping, radiator hissing loud. The destroyer wakes up behind the teeth. Rabble in the throat, jaw snapping shut. Muscles fast like a cartoon rally here. Every word is a break through glass. Internal storm shaking the foundation. Stones, I am a titan with a short circuit. Unsteady hands hold a heavy mic. Hold it tight. Lyrical combat with my own spinal cord. Fighting a joke, fighting a jagged edge. Skull buzzing like a hornet in the jaw. Leaf in the stem from the storm. Fungal roots digging through the gray dirt. Destroyer finds a rhythm in the mud. No more jokes. Yes, the heavy fast. Leaf in the stem from the storm. Fungal roots digging through the gray dirt. The green thick is swallowed, the sharp spark smooth back. Mushroom caps blooming and under the tongue. The landscape shifts from jagged to bold. Upright fence thumping like a giant heart thump. The destroyer puts the hammer down softly. voice turns to velvet over the grit. So smooth. Medicine melting the iron shackles on the limbs. The storm turns to a heavy summer rain. So clear. Walking through the mind force with boots. Sticky square, smoky horns, no more glitches. Clear sight. One fluid motion. The destroyer is king. Bow down.
Sleeping. Peace. Yeah.
Rush. Sandwich. Evergreen overgrowth.
I'm the architect of dissolution. Watch the frontal lobe divide. Cortex crack when axon snapping under intellectual tide. My opponent steps to battle, but his dendrites can't withstand the velocity I'm channeling through every gangly strand. Myelin sheets are melting, white matter turning gray. Neurotransmitters flooding, drowning what you came to say. Serotonin deficit, dopamine pathways blocked. I'm rewiring the brainstem while your hippocampus locks. See, I studied neuroanatomy in the laboratory late, mapping out the thalamus, document mental state. The amygdala's response when pressure builds behind the skull. Chemical imbalance manifesting, pushing consciousness to null. Your temporal lobe stuttering can't process the attack. Warnings every advantage, never getting language back. Focus region 7, you were speaking like a mute. I'm dissecting every pathway, tracing back to absolute rhythm. Varietals, perception fractured into 17 parts. Occipital scission blurring, can't distinguish where it starts. Cerebrospinal fluid leaking, pressure reaching lethal heights. I'm the surgeon and the sickness, simultaneously igniting lights. Synaptic firing patterns, erratic, losing all control. Neurons misfiring wildly, burning through the petrol. The cerebellum's balance tipping, equilibrium erased. You were standing, now you're falling, every movement misplaced. I'm speaking pharmacology, toxicology combined. Injecting verbal venom, watching intellect unwind. The blood-brain barrier's broken, letting everything invade. Neurotoxic syllables, I'm wielding like a blade. Your prefrontal cortex shutting, executive function dies. Can make decisions, can't resist, just paralysis and cries. Wait, you try to interrupt me, now your speech centers spied. Motor cortex sits completely, left your vocal cords denied. This dissection's almost finished, just Cthulhu left intact. Keeping respiration going, that's a scientific fact. But cognition's been destroyed, identity completely shed. I'm the doctor of destruction, leaving nothing but the dead. Weight of knowledge crushed the vessel, information overload. The brain consumed itself, completely traveled down that final road. I'm the mad one in the basement, documenting each collapse. Neurosynaptic annihilation, there's no coming back from that. Subject terminated. What? Cerebral function 0. Next specimen, please. Understand what I put into this.
Every dollar I make goes to keeping you protected from the politics. I could've chose 1,000 different women in the city, but I saw something in you that made me move different. Me or more. You held me down when the lawyer fees stacked up. When my day ones turned their backs and tried to set me up. You never asked questions about where I've been, just made sure I ate something to check my temperature. That's the type of loyalty you can't purchase with currency. You stayed solid when the block was burning and the envy grew. Now I'm buying you everything your mother never had, and I still don't feel like it's enough for what you gave me back.
With a million ways to love you, I choose them all. Every method, every action, everything involved. Me and more, you my foundation. When the world feel wrong. With a million ways to love you, I choose them all.
Your name on every deed, every business transaction. Make sure with the check it is there to come to clap. Soon as we really on the side of with it on the shoulders. Was there when on the coast and on the chrome, didn't know the show. Niggas sweat stuff when the vibrating the cone. Had to fuck the stranger, never call her up so long. Every distance to the world will never stricken on these situations. Go to slay cause off the face, why that estimation. When I caught the foreigners, it was all lanes. When I weigh you born and they determined if they has the gains. There's a way you would this honey, what you beaming on Survivor. And I met you cutie, every similar to my show.
With a million ways to love you, I choose them all. Every method, every action, everything involved. You don't hold me by vibration, you all feel long. And a million that's forever, I choose them all.
Yeah. Yeah. We in the end zone now. Fire protocol activated.
System critical. I dripped the essence on the altar, watch it flood. Diamonds drowning everything I love. Snake go round my neck, the venom pure. It's the rapture for the culture. Global frequencies, I broadcast flames. They can't pronounce my rank. Came from the dirt, now the temple mine. Leather seats smell like foreign time. Wrist so frozen, cryo chamber, betrayal in the data. I remember, private elevation, no land is stripped. Loyalty reptilian, cold blood drip. Fashion like Kevlar, block the past out. Moving through dimensions, face the glass out. Silk on my body feel like water. Feed a brother, call it transactional slaughter. I drip the essence on the altar, watch it flood. Diamonds drowning everything I love. Snake go round my neck, the venom pure. This the rapture for the culture. Global frequencies, I broadcast flames. They can't pronounce my reign. Cooking in the kitchen, culinary fate. Limited edition, wrapped around my waist. Paris just a stop for the fabric run. Tokyo to Moscow, this can't be undone. Higher for the rest, stratosphere view. Effort disappear when the checks come through. This ain't sweat, this baptism by ice. Technological guard, paid the price twice. Drip the essence on the altar, watch it flood. Diamonds drowning everything I love. Snake go round my neck, the venom pure. This the rapture for the culture. Global frequencies, I broadcast flames. System overload.
Bless. Yeah.
I see the universe shift when you walk in. Every question I had just disappeared. You're the answer that I never knew I needed. The only truth when everything else fades. All the paths I took when leading to this moment. Every stumble brought me closer to your door. I've become someone I never thought I'd be. And it's because you saw me first. We were always meant to find each other. In the start before we had names. Something deeper than the world can measure. Tied together in ways they'll never see. This is
Way out the coast, destiny at the wheel. The universe aligned, yeah, that's just how I feel. They used to call me destroyed, watch me break it down. But your love changed the game, now I wear a different crown. Smooth like California waves, riding with my faith. Every street I cross was leading to your gate. Used to chase the chaos, now I found my peace. In this cosmic dance, would you let the rhythm release?
I surrender to whatever this requires. No resistance left inside me, and the constant when reality keeps changing. The only thing I know for sure, we were always meant to find each other. Written in the stars before we had names. Something plan. Architect's design, no more mistakes allowed. Check the alignment, check it. Gravity pulls the hip. I'm locked in. We move for the master. Destro-y-her and the coast. Put the blueprint in the blood. Hand in the head, cosmic loyalty. Absolute, there'll be other image. So it's the key. I catch this and sing it though. Mind control, deep control. One tip to tangle, we are the same. Old friend, the body to watch, the visual lock. He sees us, see to do. Mentioning the architect, the god of the crew. I am an artist, you are the his, the girl and it's his name. For the master, still London, and destroy in the coast. The blueprint in the blood, and in the head, cosmic loyalty. Absolute, there will be other image.
The aperture opens, everything becomes threshold. Yen swallows and swallows, yeah. The circle leads its own beginning. Everything to lose, everything to lose, everything to lose. Strip the cosmos bare. I am the hidden laboratory. I am the furnace of reversal, where time becomes a spiral throat. A billion years could compress to saliva. Inside this domain, infinity folds like wet paper. Creation is consumption, Earth is already corpse. Everything aloof, everything aloof. The universe is my dissection table. Everything aloof. Watch the atoms hemorrhage value. Galaxies reduced to currency. Stars spat out as inventory. Matter converted to merchandise. This is the fungi of plunder, the supreme dissolution technique. All things enter, all things exit changed. Everything aloof, everything aloof, everything aloof, everything aloof. Yin becomes yang, becomes nothing. The domain closes its mouth. Time resumes its crawl outside, but inside the devouring continues. Forever the transmutation, forever the extraction. Base matter becomes treasure, becomes dust. Everything aloof, strip existence clean.
Two hunters, different kingdoms, same hunger.
I was forged in the furnace where altitude means everything. Gears in my chest cavity, pistons for lungs threatening every creature below me. Telescopic sight, hydraulic talons, I descend like judgment, right? You ask me why I fall, with violence in my wingspan. Tell me what choice exists when survival is the system. I'm built from rivets, ancient bolts, and nobody remembers. Sent from heights where oxygen cuts thin as broken scissors. My oil runs cold, calculated, never sentimental. Each dive is logarithmic, precise, exponential. You think the sky provides some more elevation? Nah, it's just another grind, another automation. I target what moves below it cause motion means living, and living means eventually someone ain't forgiven. My beat cuts chrome, my eyes see heat signatures. I'm not cruel, I'm programming ancient literature written in blueprints nobody alive can decipher. I strike cause that's what makes a predator tighter. The atmosphere beams, my metal feathers don't corrode. I'm pressure tested, altitude is my genetic code.
Meanwhile, I preach for pressure you could never comprehend. 1,000 pounds per inch, and still I ascend. My bills are spirit sharp and myth tempered in the deep. Where sunlight dies and everything mechanical can't sleep. You call yourself a hunter? I'm hunted every second. My mammals with intelligence and nets like Armageddon. My creatures 10 times larger with cheap like submarines. I navigate by madness buried in my G machines. Cogs in my gills process soft to oxygen. Ancient engineering, I'm impossible, you're happening. You dive, that's gravity doing all your work. I fight against the current just to stake my claim on Earth. For 30 seconds airborne, I defy my entire blueprint. Launch myself to atmosphere just to prove I meant it. Then crash back to the kingdom where pressure builds character. Every breath's a calculation, every movement's literature. Written in the language of survival, my construction. I'm suicide above, I die for my consumption. The ocean made me brutal, but it also made me humble. You think hate gives perspective, try swimming through the rubble of shipwrecks and whale bones, volcanic vents and trenches. I earn these reinforced scales defending all my inches. From the sky I see everything dying. From the deep I see everything trying. My descent is inevitable, my rise is unbelievable. We're both machines, most believers.
Maybe you're right, maybe falling's just easier. Maybe I confuse my function with something superior. But when I hold these wings and gravity takes over, there's something pure in that, something like disclosure. I'm not pretending that my violence serves a purpose. Beyond the fact I'm starving and the thermals make me nervous. You brace because you must, I die because I'm programmed. We're both just copper wiring in bodies that demand. You see off forget the sound and must it's ever-lending melodies. Your boss missing the word, but take man living true but knowledge. This human ancient heart is the most sexual focus. But all the numerate me either still not moving closer. Could tell me down the ride like crowds and for this mover. I've got immense for violent conversations killing the rover. And also find the O's of Molly out the roast strong. Fainted gum for piss, prevented like coat to gone. So to back this, so when I lose the backness, also they graduate, so rather smoking up attack. Whittle thing the book can only break before the scrap. Without telling they surge like a whole they whack.
Yeah. Dab coats dripping in the same fabric. Slash. Copy paste my whole existence. Never build nothing from the ground up. Take the old model, wear it till it's dust. 7 deadly sins, but I'm stuck on one. Lazy with the craft, call it medicine. Same loop, same trap, never switching trends. Cycled all my pain into profit, then turned around and did the same thing again. Every track sound like the last one I'm at. Template monster, I'm a creature of habit stuck in my way. Swiss watch on my wrist, but the time don't change. Paranoid about the labels, finding out I'm a fake. Circle tight, cause they the only ones who know the truth. I ain't in a phase since 2002. Numbing all the guilt with these substance proof that I sold my soul for the easy route. Foreign whip, same color as my move. Blue designer shoes, but I'm walking in circles. Too, they think I'm grinding, but I'm just repeating moves. Mad scientist created 90 pace my whole existence. Never build nothing from the ground up. Take the old model, wear it till it's dust. 7 daily sins, but I'm stuck on one. Lazy with the craft, call it medicine. Same loop, same trap, never switching trends. Cycle all my pain into profit. Turn around and did the same thing again. Publishing checks coming in, I ain't earning no loyalty to the algorithm, that's the only code.
all deadly when you got everything to lose, but too comfortable to move. Yeah. Dang, dang. Over and on. Now play right, now play right, now play you. Back.
It is time to move. Everything comes back. Everything stays right here.
Check the silk on my back, straighten the crease. I walk the straight line, biting at the start. My feet know the pattern. The rhythm is a ghost. Touch the floor, pick it up. Round and round, back to me. Give it, give it out, give it out, give it out. Take it back. You are my captain. I move the right. Energy's a gift. I spend it on you. It flows through the shoes, into the wood, up the spine. The spirit is on my soul. Flex the muscle. Flex the soul. Round and round, back to me. Give it out, give it out, give it out. Take it back. Slide, side, again. Side, side, again. Down, down, up, down, again. The pulse, the heat, the loop, feel the spin, total control. Round and round, back to me. Keep giving, moving, give it out, give it out, give it out. Take it back, don't break the chain. Round and round, it feeds itself. Round and round, I ain't never leaving. Round and round, I'm already here. The wheel, stop. Give it back. The wheel, fade.
Stop digging in the dirt for old shackles. Iron is rusted, the skin is healed. You obsess over ghosts and dusty ledges. Look at my hand right here, right now. I am the architect of this heartbeat. shut your mouth when I am carving truth. Your history is a weight you choose to carry. The sun hits the pavement at high noon. That is the only light that matters. We are not afar, the scars are depths. The clock is a lie told by cowards. I see one plug, one pulse, one frame. Your categories are trash in the gutter. Quiet, I said I was not done yet. Focus on the air, entering your lungs. The past is a graveyard, leave it be. The tomorrow you fear is a mirage. Live in the thunder of the present. I tear the maps and burn the calendars. Lines on paper mean nothing to the vein. You wanna argue, I didn't ask you. Look at the way the rain hits the silk. Texture is the only God I serve today. We are a single engine of raw meat. Forget the ships, forget the chains, forget tomorrow. If you can't touch it, it isn't real. Feel the heat on the stone. I am building a temple out of seconds. No blueprints, just a roar of the blood. Don't speak, your words are yesterday's laundry. Every man is my brother in this hunger. Every woman is my sister in this breath. The movement is forward, heavy and singular. The king of now requires your total silence. Are you ready? Don't want the top. Just me. The work is finished. Only the pulse remains.
Work is sealed.
One time. And burn the heat, mixing compounds in the kitchen, titration, precision. While these haters stay snitching, call me Destro-y-her, lab coat stained with ambition. Every molecule rearranged for the mission. They said I wouldn't make it out the Crenshaw apparatus, speakers full of strategy, flash full of status, catalytic converter, turning struggle into assets. pH balance off when I'm surrounded by these maggots. Oxidation reduction happening in my mental. West side chemist, every hustle exponential. Periodic table of the streets, I know the elements. My drip is aqua-regia, dissolving any sediment. And establishing the chaos. Never counting up these payoffs. Never mixing up the formula. They can't replicate the aura. Covalent bond with my day ones, that's forever. Ionic attraction to this paper can't sever. Exothermic reaction when I step into the leather. Endothermic opposition trying hard to weather. My existence is a variable they can't measure. Equilibrium shifting, added pressure for the pleasure. Graduated cylinders filled with top shelf treasure. Molar mass of my success got no less of Bunsen. Blue flame illuminating the procedure. Crystallization of my vision getting clearer. They want the product, but can't handle the ingredients. Destroyer in the lab, creating expedients. Polymer chains of loyalty, unbreakable link cage. Solvent dripping off my wrist while I'm doing big things. Distillation process separating real from fake. Every chemical equation calculated for the take. Never establishing the chaos. Never counting up these payoffs. Never mixing up the formula. They can't replicate the aura. Bunsen burning till the morning. West side scientists performing. Reactions never stop forming. Destroy, stay transforming. Bunsen burning till the morning. West side scientists performing. Reactions never stop forming. Destroy, stay transforming.
te regarde à travers ce verre mouillé. Tu parles de vie, moi je me dis rire. Les gouttes tombent comme des questions. Personne ne répond, personne ne sait. Qui sont? Qui sont? Qui sont? Tu veux la vérité? Je t'offre le silence. Les mots sont froids, nos mains ne se touchent pas. Chaque table ici porte une autre solitude. Chaque regard perdu cherche quelque chose. Dis-moi pourquoi tu restes. Dis-moi pourquoi je reste. L'on monte dans la rue, nous restons assis. Merci.
I watch frequencies post through quantum fields today. Teenage strands dancing into cosmic radiation sway. About survival and preserving these shells of flesh. But evolution beckons far beyond this temporal mesh. Carbon atoms realign in sacred geometry, while consciousness expands beyond what eyes can see. What I thought was preservation's highest calling was just a chrysalis before our grand ascending. Wisdom is the square science meets the soul, where particle and wave obey their roles. I see the now transcendent mortal form as energy patterns seek the higher norm. Now we spiral upward as material bounds, our essence merging with celestial sound. Each wavelength teaches what the ancients knew. Transformation was the path we're destined to. The answer wasn't in preserving what we were, but flowing with the cosmic dance of pure. As consciousness meets light at last, we rise beyond the quantum space.
Headlights cutting through the Texas flat, steering wheel high under my palm. And driving since the sun went down, every mile put a distance between what I did. Radio plays static and old regrets, bottle rolling empty on the passenger floor. She took everything when she walked out that door, left me with this truck that tastes like life. Out here the dirt don't give, the heat don't break for nobody. I'm burning under this sky, if the storm never comes. Pulled off where the road turns to gravel, engine ticking as it cools in the dark. There's a reckoning coming with the sunrise. Been running too long from what I deserve. Brother's truck was parked outside my place. I saw the betrayal before I felt the knife. I'm the one with wilted blood on my conscience, headed toward a border I might never cross. Down here the dirt don't forget the heat, don't pray for God. I'm burning under this sky, waiting for the storm to come. Wind carries dust across the roof, covers every surface like guilt. I do time, there ain't nothing left behind me worth a drive. Out here the dirt don't forgive, the heat don't break for nobody. I'm burning under this sky, waiting for the storm to never come. Waiting for the storm.
Doors wide open now.
Roll it up slow, pass it around the table. Smoke fills the air, we ain't gone nowhere. Place that high, everybody get tonight. It's the feast in the fire.
Park the shit right by the loading dock. Walk inside and saw the spread they got. Ribs on the grill, mac and cheese steaming, cornbread collard, sweet potato gleaming. First things first though, we handle the ritual. Backwoods on the counter, feeling spiritual. Break it down, gut it, fill it with the flour. This that moment, this that sacred hour. Lick the seam, seal it tight, spark the dip. Watch the cherry burn while I take a hit. Exhale freedom, let it coat my lungs. Pass the cola, now the circle's begun. Shit hit it twice, eyes low, grinning wide. Everybody eating what they keep inside. No tension, ain't no static in the room. Just abundance in a hurt.
Roll it up slow, pass it around the table. Smoke fills the air, we ain't going nowhere.
Place that high. Everybody that's tonight.
It's the feast of the king.
I grab the plate, edge. Fried chicken greens, biscuits with the wedge. Took my seat in the corner by the crate. Watch the smoke rise, felt my shoulders deflate. Blood rotation going counterclockwise. Every face I see got that satisfied high. No drama, no cones, no colors to claim. It's just family and food, simple and plain. Lug lean back, belly full, eyes half shut. Told a joke, everybody cracked it up. Another blunt spark, somebody passed the peach cobbler. This the type of night that make the grind feel proper. We earned this every mile we drove, every risk we took just to stay afloat. Now we here, warehouse full of love and smoke. Breaking blood together, that's the end.
Roll it up slow, pass it around the table. Smoke fills the air, we ain't going nowhere. Place that high, everybody come tonight. Just this is what we do.
Let the smoke clear when it's raging. Till we stay here, every stadium.
Carpet is bleeding cobalt, standing there shaking. Blue on your knuckles like you are some kind of action movie. The elder think I just shot myself and my heart stopped. Then I saw the nozzle and plastic cap on the floor. And I'm trying to keep a straight face for the sake of art. But you already painting your baseboards with your palms, tracing lines like you're a professional and I am the manager. Wait for the drop because the kitchen is our first, then you don't ever come off. I'm checking the warranty while you are creating a masterpiece. Everything is permanent when you are 5 years old. The ink is sinking in and we are losing our deposit. We are the legendary duo in the hallway. Blue-eyed soul in a bucket of messy mistakes. You are the rhythm man, I am the baseline. Sticking together like the pigment on the hardwood. Sticking to the floor. The greatest show the neighbors never saw. I am looking for the turpentine, but I only find my pride. Thinking about how this verse needs to be faster to match the way you're sprinting through the dining room screaming. We are more famous than the guys on the vintage records. Beast in the square footage where the air tastes like acrylic. I have got this imposter syndrome by being a grown man. Why you wearing the sky on your t-shirt and laughing at my hand? Every fingerprint is a contract that I am never leaving. Everything is permanent when you are 5 years old. The ink is sinking in and we are losing our deposit. We are the legendary duo in the hallway. Blue-eyed soul in a bucket of messy mistakes. You are the rhythm man, I am the baseline. Sticking together like the pigment on the hardwood. Sticking to the floor. The greatest show the neighbors never saw. The laundry's a lost cause and the water's turning teal. And I'm scrubbing your skin and you are singing off key. Baby, I'm failing at the discipline part of the job. We look like icons standing in the bathtub basin, trying to wash away the evidence of our first world tour. We are famous now, legends now. We are the legendary duo in the hallway. Blue-eyed soul in a bucket of messy mistakes. You are the rhythm man, I am the baseline. Sticking together like the pigment on the hardwood. Sticking to the floor. The greatest show the neighbors never saw.
This love runs deep through space and time. Every block has a tale to tell. Each alley whispers under her spell. The equalizer, balance it out. The equalizer, no room for doubt. The equalizer, apex on top. The equalizer, never gonna stop. Love, feel it right. Passion in our stride. Deep, stay alive. Breathe side by side. She chose me first before I knew these streets and me. Forever true. Heart aligned with the pulse below. Every step makes this love grow. The equalizer, balance it out. The equalizer, no room for doubt. The equalizer, apex on top. The equalizer, never gonna stop. Stay true.
On the deck, first ship we took. Crew hit the planks, more than good luck. Cannons ablaze, hot in my veins. Something has changed, me rule these domains. Rise up, the black sails soar. Rise up, the black sails soar. Rise up, now seas will roll. Rise up, steer us all.
Island oak, watch broadsides blast. Ships that rule now sink at last. The wind feels strong, it guides us how to rule the waves, to claim them now.
Rise up, with sword and shot. Rise up, with sword and shot. Rise up, fear us so wrong. Rise up, fear us so wrong. Ship against ship, we break their light. The seas are ours, we win this fight. No fear, no law, just power deep. We rule the waves while others sleep.
Tongue spread on what we claim. Ships of oak and hearts of flame. We are the first to raise this flag. Masters now of every rag.
Rise up, the black sails soar. Rise up, the black sails soar. Rise up, now seas will roll. Rise up, now seas will roll. Rise up, with sword and shot. Rise up, with sword and shot. Rise up, fear us so rock. Rise up, fear us so rock.
They follow in the flow, not watching just my music got that sound it great. What's the east side do? They follow in the flow, birds who come and stay.
Born in the lab, but raised with soul. Scientist thought he had control. Stepped out fresh with style and grace, moving smooth at my own pace. The food in my hand speaks pure truth. One no place and it moves the youth. She hears a sound, can't turn away. Come at me and let's make our day. No force needed, they understand. The music flows from my command. Street performer with special gift. Watch the crowd begin to drift. In time Haus die Musik spielt. Alle Menschen Sympathie. Fremdes Land, doch ich bin frei. Das ist die Front, steht mir bei. In meinem Stil die Kunst liegt. Der Spieler weiß, was er gibt. Sie tanzen alle zu dem Klang. Meine Musik macht niemand wahr. Der Schöpfer heute mein Ton. Jetzt wird mein Lied die Direktion. They follow in the flow. Keine Fragen, just my way. Music got that sound, they crazy. West to east, I be through. Your flesh. Watch this drive, the destroyer walks. I see the plan, architect's design. No more mistakes allowed. Check the alignment, check it. Gravity pulls the hip. I'm locked in. We move for the master. Destroyer and the ghost. The blueprint in the blood, hand in the head, cosmic loyalty, absolute. There'll be other image. So it's the key. Catch the singing dog. Mind control, deep control. Fun tip to tangle, we are the same. All fame. Look the body to watch the visual lock. He sees us. C-T-T-2. Itching the architect, the lord of the groove. I am the issues of the kids. The perfect girl and kids and stay for the master. Purpose to London, and destroying the ghost. The blueprint in the blood, and in the head, cosmic loyalty.
everything else fades. All the paths I took were leading to this moment. Every stumble brought me closer to this story. I've become someone I never thought I'd be. And it's because you saw me first. We were always meant to find each other. Written in the stars before we had names. Something deeper than the world can measure. Tied together in ways they'll never see.
Who's waiting on the coast? That's me at the wheel. The universal line, yeah, that's just how I feel. They used to call me destroyed. Watch me break it down, but your love changed the game. Now I wear a different crown, smooth like California waves. Riding with my faith. Every street I cross was leading to your gate. Used to chase the chaos, now I found my peace. In this cosmic dance, would you let the rhythm release?
I surrender to whatever this requires. No resistance left inside me, and never constant when reality keeps changing. The only thing I know for sure, we were always meant to find each other. Written in the stars before it for real. This is stay in the pocket.
Sip, sliding through the Red Sea hills. Kicking with the master wheels. Hey, every grain of sand is a hidden word. The louder script that you never heard. The last script. My hands are steady on the wooden wheel. I fulfill the way the spirits feel. Tip, tap. The rhythm is the map. Ancient patterns in the desert's life.
Rather do shit the way we're pulling destiny through the gate. The DG groove is not the plan is deep. Secrets that the burning valley keep. The one at the outplay. Walk in the vibe with the greater.
Grab the dust from the sacred chest. Put the divine design to the test. No teeth trace left in the shifting wind. Where the old world ends, we begin. Rhythmic stutter in the engine's beat. I feel the fire beneath the sea. Kalam, the speech is in the soil. Beyond the sweat and the daily toil.
Rather do shit the way we're pulling destiny through the gate. The groove is wide, the plan is deep. Secrets that the burning valley keep it. The one at the outplay. Walk in the path of the greater way.
Celebrate. It was written in the stars and the sills. The temple that the heavy rhythm built. No hesitation in the need to drive. It's a miracle to be alive.
If it doesn't go, if it doesn't go, if it doesn't go, if it doesn't go.
The wisdom's not what I have in mind. But I'm running the streets now. Following the blue plays now.
Born in the lab, but raised on the block. Scientists thought he could keep me locked. I stepped out fresh, the whip sitting clean. Chrome on the wheels, you know what I mean. The flute in my hand, it talks real smooth. One note drops and the whole crowd moves. She hears the melody, can't resist. Commit meal, I top the list. No chasing, they come to me. Desire fulfilled, that's the key. Strides a clinic with the magic touch. Never stress, never rush too much.
Never run me strange.
Hinterm Haus der Bass vibriert, alle Mädchen sind fasziniert. Fremdes Land, doch ich bin der King.
Westküsten Funk ist meine Schein. Der Rapper macht, was er meint. Sie tanzen alle nach mein Art. Diese Macht ist etwas apart. Der Schöpfer wollte meinen Klang, jetzt herrscht nur noch mein Gesang.
They call him Zeiss. He rode through Bakersfield one June. Every table that he touched turned fortunes like the moon.
Poker, dice, and dominoes, the man couldn't lose. Left a trail of empty pockets and unpaid up dues.
They call him Zeiss. He rode through Bakersfield one June. Every table that he touched turned fortunes like the moon.
Poker, dice, and dominoes, the man couldn't lose. Left a trail of empty pockets and unpaid up dues. First week the town was celebrating, buying rounds for everyone. Zeiss kept winning, kept on grinning, said the fun had just begun. The bar got new paint, the church got new bells, but nobody saw the trap door opening up to hell.
Oh, gambler's luck, you're a devil in disguise. What looks like blessing turns to ruin for our eyes. Can't lose a bet, can't walk away. Gambler's luck, you make the whole town pay.
By August, every man had lost his farm and family pride. The wives were leaving, children crying, nowhere left to hide. The bank foreclosed, the market closed, the railroad passed us by. All because one stranger had a gift he couldn't die. Now as Zeiss walks California, banned from every game, a wandering ghost in dusty roads, can't remember his real name. That town's a shell of tumbleweeds and churches with no choir. His special gift's a curse that sets the whole world on fire.
Oh, gambler's luck, you're a devil in disguise. What looks like blessing turns to ruin for our eyes. Can't lose a bet, can't walk away. Gambler's luck, you make the whole town pay.
They say he's still out there, whistling down the highway. If you hear that sound, friend, better go the other way.
Full dope, this is how I got Polish choppers on the head. My off slave ISIS speech of cuz why I took a keep crime like if I was up again. This is 16 ball, this is 16 down, struck down hot for big cousin dead. And never lie till I see the tough old creams, but I just the same boss, this is set, said. Put the bone, did it, let me check that guys. Just did this like it funk up, didn't need boost. Tap this when she swallowed when I fuck was on sock and but the sis loose. This sap nigga about the truck, them get cut through the nigga high, I'm up on the clip at home. If this game we got nigga let the 11 to fuck up. Bitches love up, ain't not to the butt too, then it up, ain't not to the up. I'm the boss out now, I'm the rock the dash, so with the one that out. But the fuck out, nigga, but the what the shit. You keep on my check a minute out, just take a space inside the survivor. Worst skipper, boy sperm, take a feel one last sneak. Flip up on the between week. Carrying the sisters laying weight, they main. Hot this has got a choke game. Yeah, I can shoot that shit and getting you fucked so far. Mother like cake, when it's staying. I'm a cake. Time I check the ticket to 100 years. Hook up with your bed, stand up, those kids. What I'm rolling to it, almost past it. Took a while to talk, so shit is some shots. Saying I'm a citizen, I didn't get that bitch. Mama, nothing matter fast. Yeah. Ready for the fucking gods, so with the book kick, what I got to be. You can just make the face in, get yeah. I kick a cut to trying to be crib.
Sylvester. Westside Laboratory, Apex. Black curves game, I'm whipping that formula. Move like a phantom on these LA corners. Westside boss, I don't need no armor. New witches talking, I just let them wander. Black curves game, I'm whipping that formula. Move like a phantom on these LA corners. Westside boss, I don't need no armor. Apex predator, Sylvester the monster. Lab coat off when I step to the block. Chemistry perfect, every package I drop. They study my method but can't crack the plot. Relax with the verbal but the product is hot. Westside territory, I'm claiming it all. New witches tried to hex me, watch them stumble and fall. Apex on the leaderboard, champions call. Mad scientists moving, never stressing at all. Black curves game, I'm whipping that formula. Move like a phantom on these LA corners. Westside boss, I don't need no armor. New witches talking, I just let them wander. Black curves game, I'm whipping that formula. Move like a phantom on these LA corners. Westside boss, I don't need no armor. Apex predator, Sylvester the monster. Test tools, the briefcases, I perfect the craft. They watch me work magic, trying to do the math. Intelligence lethal when I'm plotting my path. Westside king, you can calculate the aftermath. New competition burning out quick. Sylvester stays patient. Every move is slick. Apex champion status, never miss a trick. Black curves bend into my will, that's the trick. Sylvester, Westside forever. 8 digits. Formula too clean. Yeah. Yo, I'm the destroyer, stepping in the ring tonight. This respiratory battle about to suffocate the light. Alveoli bursting like balloons at a funeral. The surf factor slipping, man, this atmosphere is brutal. Bronze jaws tightening, choking out the passage. Each breath a hostage situation, no baggage. Diaphragm frozen, paralyzed beneath the ribs. The muscle giving up like broken scaffold in the cribs. Carbon dioxide flooding through the bloodstream toxic. Hypercampionate horizon got the victim feeling nauseous. Paratrauma collapsing like a cardboard fortress. Fluid pressure building to the tissue loses purpose. I dissect the lungs with surgical precision, vicious. Every cell a casualty, the specter so malicious. The oxygen is drowning in a sea of fluid buildup. I poke see me a creeping, watch the body lose its filler. Can't interrupt this lesson, I'm the master of destruction. Alveolar walls are cracking, total system malfunction. The surf factor champion was supposed to keep it stable. Now the insects stick together, fighters flat upon the table. Each inhale a labor, every exhale just a wheeze. The respiratory center begging on his broken knees. I'm the mad professor documenting every failure. Pulmonary shutdown, got no mercy for the sailor. Gasping in the darkness, trying to slow in open air. The bronchioles constricted, man, there's terror everywhere. This the final round and ain't no referee to call it. The lungs collapsing inward like a deflated wallet. High proxy grain is fading, neurons firing random. Carbon dioxide poison in the body, held for ransom. I'm the villain in the story, ain't no hero coming through. Respiratory collapse, yeah, I'm burying you.
Supply completely withdrawn. Diaphragm frozen, can't move on. This the battle that you never won. Lungs collapse, surfactant gone. Air supply completely withdrawn. Diaphragm frozen, can't move on. This the fight until the breath is done.
Look at my skin, it's a vessel, nothing more. Forget the ship, forget the shore. We here right now, no before. One people, one motion, we started. Drop the weight of the past, stop crying. Hands high is the moment, no lying. But I miss more, the old one is dying. In the scoreboard, we win in the present. No history, just a physical lesson. One people, one motion, we sliding. The chains of a ghost we riding. All the pilots are sisters talk about me. Monsters and blood, the heat on the street. Bang on the pilots, we're stacking the plate. Call me down, we don't work for no fit. No one thoughts of the river, you don't got a name. I'll get the I'm cleaning the game. Headed with drunk, sitting up back in the trunk. Calling the spirit, we're killing the junk. She gon' get cheaters, get my hand. Now I'm really bitch, I'm on every land. Last play, I'll show you the truth in the cold. The present is king, the past just old. That's your white roses. But I think of pain, but don't allow the one single voice with 1,000 tons of God, I stand Brazilian rhythm in the clip. We don't remember the Dakota trip. We don't remember the sinking of the ship. One people, one motion, we sliding. Drop the weight of the past, stop crying. Shines high is the moment, no lying. But I miss more, the old world is dying. We the scoreboard, you win in the present. No history, just the physical lesson. One people, one motion, we sliding. The chains are a ghost, we ride it.
Yeah. You watch. They all watch. Body built different, can't fake what I got. Natural perfection, they mad at the top. Every man I want, every dollar I see. Bro, bitches talking why they all want me. Can't buy this waist, can't pay for this face. While you staying basic, I'm taking you on the room, yeah, the energy shift. Perfect from the back, and you know it's a gift. On natural curves, got them losing their mind. While you paying for yours, bitch, I'm one of a kind. Good race, fine, make body like a weapon. Every nigga in here learning me a lesson. Broken in your bitter, I see it in your eyes. Hating from the sidelines while I'm claiming the prize. Check the fit, check the hip, check the ratio. They chose me over you, that's just how it goes. Body built different, can't fake what I got. Natural perfection, they mad at the top. Every man I want, every dollar I see. Bro, bitches talking why they all want me. Can't buy this waist, can't pay for the space. While you staying basic, I'm taking your belly. Follow beauty, beauty follow me. You scrambling for scraps while I'm eating for free. Real recognize real, then you counterfeit. Talking like you bad, but you can't back that shit. Competition over before it even begin. Natural born winner, you can't buy the skin. They respect the physique, yeah, they worship the walk. Jealous hoes mumbling, but I don't hear the talk. God bless the vessel, the devil hate to see it. You mad at the mirror, but you need to free it. They want what I got, can't have it. They broke, I'm having. All eyes on me when I pass through. Basic bitches better, what y'all gon' do? Body built different, can't fake what I got. Natural perfection, they mad at the top. Every man I want, every dollar I see. Broke bitches talking why they all want me. Can't buy this waist, can't pay for the space. While you staying basic, I'm taking yours.
My skin is a vessel, not the bone, it's the man, it's the man. Forget the shit, forget the short, let it go. We here right now, love a fall.
One people, one motion, we slide. Drop the weight of the past, stop pride. Science high is the moment, no lie. Our arm is while the whole world has died. We the score, but we win in the present. No history, there's a lesson. One people, one motion, we slide. The chains are a ghost we ride.
They talk about essence, so talk about me. Muscles and blood, the heat on the street. Bengali brothers, we stacking the plate. Economies now, we don't wait for no fate. My blood is a river, it don't got a name. I cut the tether, I'm quitting the game. Arabic drums in the back of the truck. Core in the spirit, we killing the junk. Ichigo, Ichi, the steel in my hand. I burn every bridge, I burn every land. Destro-y-her, the truth and the cold. The present is king, the past is just old. Aji is the day, Punjabi pride in the lungs. One single voice with 1,000 tongues. I pour, it's time, Brazilian
playing rhythm in the clip. We don't remember the lash or the whip. We don't remember the dark or the trip. We don't remember the sinking of the ship. One people, one motion, we slide. Drop the weight of the past, stop crying. Sunshine is the moment, no lie. Although we're missed, for the whole world is dying. We the score, but we win in the present. No history, just physical lessons. One people, one motion, we slide. The chains are ghosts, we ride. Stop looking back. There's nothing there. Just us. I'll be down. One people.
Everything becomes real. Swallows you. Swallows you.
Everything to Everything to Everything to strip the cosmos bare. I am the hidden laboratory. I am the furnace of reversal. The time becomes a spiral throw. The billion years compressed us alive inside this doorway. Infinity folds like wet paper. Creation is consumption. Earth is already corpse.
Everything to lose. Everything to lose.
The universe mind dissection table.
Everything to lose. Watch the atoms see more rich value. Galaxies are just the currency. Stars plan as inventory. Matter converted to merchandise. This is the black eye of thunder. The supreme dissolution technique. All things enter, all things exit. Change. Everything to lose. Everything to lose. Everything to lose. Everything to lose. Yin becomes yang, becomes nothing. The dormant closes its mouth. Time resumes its crawl outside, but inside the devouring continues. Forever the reputation, forever a deep fraction. Base matter becomes treasure, becomes dust. Everything to lose. Strip existence clean.
I spin the wave, transmit the form. Every bond I break becomes a door. Catalyst is pressure, my hands are gravity. Molecules like soldiers fall into symmetry. Fall into symmetry.
could build monuments from the marble in my mind, but if nobody sees the blueprint, what's the architecture worth? Walking these boulevards with wisdom in my chest, every sentence I construct needs an audience to land. Power without reception is like breathing underwater, all that force, all that pressure, no exchange. I've watched kings become invisible when the crowd turned away, then throne sits empty while the room's still full.
If your words don't reach, you'll bankrupt. All that value locked inside an empty ball. If your words don't reach, you'll bankrupt. Influence evaporates when nobody's listening.
I seen prophets on the corner preaching revelation, but the boulevard kept moving, didn't break a stride. You can hold the truth like diamonds in your palm, means nothing if the hand stays closed. The city taught me projection is the other half of vision. Can't just possess the knowledge, gotta transmit the frequency. I watched my mentor fade because he spoke in code. Brilliant but encrypted, lost his audience by
If
mistake.
your words don't reach, you'll bankrupt. All that value locked inside an empty vault. If your words don't reach, you'll bankrupt. Influence evaporates when nobody's listening.
So I calibrate my language, find the wavelength. Not dumbing down, just clearing up the static interference. Real power lives in the space between speaker and receiver. That's where transformation happens, that's the marketplace. I'm building bridges with my syntax now. Every syllable a transaction, every verse an offering. Because what good is all this fire if it doesn't reach the kindling? I'd rather spark my mind and smolder in isolation.
The dragon way within the moon, a body sleep. I walk the earth, I serve the flesh, the wonder of the text and many. Peace before the fire comes, to the heavy of the mountain. My spirit scattered, watching the end arrive when it arrives. I serve the flesh, the wonder of the text and many. When the sky breaks open, our eyes, the soul returns to bone and scale, the dragon wave.
Fastest tempo
slumber hole, to the calm. Peace. Fireman.
Let me tell you how it went down. Check it. I'm rolling through this town. Metal bones clicking, hydraulic heart pumping, laser pistols itching. They call me the Destroy-y-her, part man, part machine. Meanest cyber pirate that you ever seen. My circuit's hot, my cannon's loaded up. This Aries fool about to get his ass stuck. At high noon, we settle this the old way. Draw your weapon, partner, ain't no time to pray. I plunder galaxies, robbed 1,000 ships. Now I'm standing here with my steel hand on my hip. You think that fire ain't gonna burn through my armor plate? Boy, I'm built for war, and you just sealed your fate. Hold up, 10 man, let me speak my piece. I'm the flame-born warrior, I don't know peace. Aries in my blood, got the cosmos in my soul. When I draw this blaster, gonna burn a hole right through your mechanical chest cavity. You scrap metal, partner, and that's a fact to me. I fought in stellar wars, you can't comprehend. This little shootout's where your story ends. At high noon, the sun bows down to me. I'm pure fire energy, what you claim to be. Your gear's gonna melt when I let loose this heat, so go ahead and draw. Let's finish this in the street.
High noon, two gunslingers underneath the moon. Draw quick, don't hesitate. One walks away, one meets their fate. High noon, dust settles down around this tune. West Coast, country style, bodies hit the ground in a mile.
Both hands drop, leather slap steel. Blast drawn, now the pain's about to be real. Destroyer's cannon spits electric blue flame. Ether's pistol roars, ain't no video game. Shots fired, dust clouds rising up. Blood oil spilling from a metal cup. Fire meets metal in a clash so bright. The whole damn town's lit up in the middle of the night. They both fall back, hit the ground hard. This is the end, the final yard. At high noon, two warriors made their play. Neither one's walking out today. That's how the story goes, partner. When legends meet on the dusty trail, ain't no winners, just tales to tell. High noon, that's when devs get paid. call me Fish Stick out in LA. Wanna know why? Let me tell you something. They call me Fish Stick, yeah, that's my name, cause I stick to fish when I'm playing this game. West Coast hustler, palm trees and schemes, caught up in the life, chasing money, dreams. I'm out here flipping, making moves on the block. Thought I was clever, thought I'd never get caught, but every fish I stuck came back around. Now I'm swimming in trouble, think I might drown. Fish stick, that's what they say. Stick a hustler, take his pay. Fish stick, thought I was slick, but the game got a price and it's making me sick. Fish stick. Yeah, started small time, just a girl trying to eat. Now I'm robbing dealers up and down the street. They never see me coming, I play it real sweet. Smile in your face while I'm taking your heat. But Karma's a sister and she don't forget. Every fish I hook, now I'm caught in the net. The life look good when you're counting that cash, but it burns real quick, gone in a flash. Fish stick, that's what they say. Stick a hustler, take his pay. Fish stick, thought I was slick, but the game got a price and it's making me sick. Now I'm looking over my shoulder every day, wonder who's coming to make me pay. The streets don't love you, they just use you up, pouring out slow like a poison cup. I thought I was playing, but I got played. Now I'm paying dues that can't be delayed. To all my girls out there trying to make it right, don't get caught up in this criminal life. The money look good, but it ain't worth your soul. You end up empty, stuck in a hole. They call me Fish Stick, now I'm on the run. West Coast princess, but the damage is done. Fish stick, that's what they say. Stick a hustler, take his pay. Fish stick, thought I was slick, but the game got a price and it's making me sick. Yeah, that's my story. Fish Stick from LA. Learn from me, baby. Don't go that way.
Headlights cut through the thick Texas flats. Steering wheel high under my palms. Been driving since the sun went down. Every mile putting distance between what I did. Radio play static and no regrets. Bottle rolling empty on the passenger floor. She took everything when she walked out that door. Left me with this truck and a taste like copper. Out here in the dirt, don't forget. The heat don't break for nobody. I'm burning under this sky, waiting for the storm that never comes. Pulled off where the road turns to gravel. Engine ticking as it cools in the dark desert, reckoning coming with the sunrise. Been running too long from what I deserve. My brother's truck was parked outside my place. I saw the betrayal before I felt the knife. Now I'm the one with blood on my conscience. Headed toward the border, I might never cross you. Out in the dirt, don't forget. The heat don't break for nobody. I'm burning under this sky, waiting for the storm that never comes. Who carries dust across the hood, covers
taught me I'll be free. Move precise like a dancing maid. These blocks and corners, my heart away. Yeah, equalizer, equalizer, no, equalizer. It's on top, equalizer. Never gonna stop, equalizer. Equalizer, no, equalizer. It's on top, equalizer. Never gonna stop. Street romance, not the soft kind. This love runs deep through space and time. Ooh. Every block has a tale to tell. Each alley whispers under her spell. The equalizer, equalizer, no, equalizer. It makes all time the equalizer. Never gonna stop the equalizer. Equalizer, no, it makes all time the equalizer. Never gonna stop. Captain and guide, passion is fire. Please stay in that it's side by side. Hard and late with all thoughts below. Every step makes this love grow. Every sentence kicks and beats up. I pitch up once a beat round of melodic pop rhythm. This is stay in the pocket.
Sit, sliding through the Red Sea hills. Kicking with the master wheels. Hey, every grain of sand is a hidden word. The loudest script that you never heard. My hands are steady on the wooden wheel. I feel the way the spirits feel. Tick, 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 tock. The rhythm is the map. Ancient patterns in the desert's light.
Ride the new ship away. We're pulling destiny through the gate. The DJ groove is by the planet's deep. Secrets that the burning valley keep. The one let the outplay. Walk in the blood with the hater.
Grab the dust from the sacred chest. Hook the divine design to the test. No teeth trace left in the shifting wind. Where the old world ends, we begin. Rhythmic stutter in the engine's beat. I feel the vibe beneath the seat. Collab, the speech is in the soil. Beyond the sweat and the daily toil.
Ride the new ship away. We're pulling destiny through the gate. The groove is by the planet's deep. Secrets that the burning valley keep it. The one that we outplay. Walk in the path of the great array.
It was written in the stars and the sills. The temple that the heavy rhythm built. No hesitation in the beat to drive. It's a miracle to be alive.
see. We fought survival, meant preserving these shells of flesh. But evolution beckons far beyond this temperament.
Carbon atoms realign in sacred geometry. For consciousness expands beyond what eyes can see. What I thought was preservation's highest calling was just the chrysalis before our transcendence.
True wisdom lives where science meets the soul. A particle and wave play their role. I see them now transcend immortal form. As energy bright and see a higher norm. Now we spiral upward past material bounds. Our essence merging with celestial sounds. Each wavelength teaches what the ancients knew. Transformation was the path we're destined to.
The answer wasn't in preserving what we were, but flowing with the cosmic dance so pure, so pure. As consciousness meets life, we rise beyond the bounds of space and time.
boy Destro-y-her, man. E40 style, you understand me?
Let me tell you about my situation, bro.
Fresh from the barber E, looking sharper than a tack. Full baby mamas blowing up, they want them checks jack. 5 daughters in the mix, yeah, I'm loving all my C's, but they coming from my pockets like I'm blowing money trees. Used to push some power tools back at Home Depot. Color comic books for fun, now I'm making tracks, bro. 59 Thrace Loco, that's my stopping ground. AI songs for the homies, I'm the sickest thing around. Newport in my left hand, vodka in my right. Someone's war on the screen, I be grinding all night. Bleach, Shed, and Mary Marathon. It should go my duel, but them court papers stacking up, got me in the mood. They want that child support, child support. Baby mama's at the door. At the door, got me feeling like a cop, but I'm still gon' ball and floss, Destro-y-her. Child support, they coming. Baby mama's at the door, yeah. Keenan Carroll raised me right, taught me how to hustle, but these payments every month caught me flexing on my muscle. Got a grandbaby now, man, I'm feeling kinda old. Still smoking on that green, sipping clear, staying bold. LA living ain't cheap, but I keep it player pimpin', make them AIB slap while my bank account be slipping. Used to draw the comic frames, now I draw up plans. How to dial some legal letters, understand for different households. 5 daughters need their bread, I'm just trying to make it work while I'm keeping myself steady. They say destroy it, where the money? I say hold up, wait, I'm creative with the funds like I'm animate. They want that child support, baby mama's at the door, got me feeling like I'm caught, but I'm still gon' ball and floss, child support, they coming, baby mama's at the door, man. Vodka, weed, and Newports, that's a trinity. Summer's war, playing games all night. Fresh cut, looking tight, looking light. That's a life. Kenny Kells, boy. Before it's out, you smell me. Child support chronicle, bro.
Walking through the open desert, every scar is a map. I thank the great architect for the drought and the heat. Dry mouth, full spirit. Sipping on a bit of grace, floating through the purple smoke, moving like the slow tide, nocturnal motion, the dark horse, iron heavy in my palm. Summit is a lonely seat, swerving through the spirit gate.
I'll take breath for the moon's divine interpretation of the fire. I destroy what I love, see the face of the king. Everything, oh yeah. Yeah, James D now. Time don't mean nothing. Dust on my hands, these formulas won't settle right. Been playing God so long, I forgot what mercy feel like. Every galaxy I wrote, every star I let die. Now I'm staring at the end, wonder what's on the other side. Got creation on my left, destruction on my right. Both equations smiling at me in this dim lab light. I built the universes, watch them rise and fall. But who gon' build me when I answer that final call? What's beyond the end? Beyond the end. When the creative phase, does it all begin again? What's beyond the end? Tell me, friend, is there something past the stars, or just a long descent? My hands shake now, not from fear but from the weight. Been alive so long, even eternity got an expiration date. I could've started off, flip the switch, make it new. But with that, just be running from what I'm supposed to do. Talking to myself, cause ain't nobody else around. Every answer that I found just put more questions in the ground. Maybe that's the joke, maybe that's the design. The one who knows everything still can't see past his own time. Beyond the end, beyond the end. When the creator fades, does it all begin again? What's beyond the end? Tell me, friend, is there something past the start, or just a long descent? One last try, one last look. Maybe in the wreckage something beautiful could grow. I'm reaching for the lever, heart barely beats no more. Maybe beyond the sending there's a different kind of door. The machine hums low, like it understand my pain. One final experiment, to see if loss becomes gain. What's beyond? She do it different. On the terms she felt. Tongue green when she work it, got me losing composure. She in charge of the session, I just watch it get closer. Propane professional, she don't need no instruction. Built for this pressure, total destruction. She pull up in that black coupe slider, eyes low, know exactly what she coming for. Don't talk much, let her body do the business. That metal in her mouth got a purpose for show. She like control, won't let me touch nothing. Moving at a pace, got me stuck in position. Nails digging in, she taking what she wanted. Every inch accountable, no missing the mission. She counting down slow, making sure I remember. Lips got that grip like she trapped in the Prada. Technique so cold, all in December. She the CEO when we lock it. Don't ring when she work it, got me losing composure. She in charge of the session, I just watch it get closer. Don't get professional, she don't need no instruction. Built for this pressure, total destruction. Sheets wet, mattress catching all the product. She's committed to the food, brand and business. Work in the gun, match in the function. A tempo, her rhythm, she the one who's strict. She arched her back, taking full ownership. Every movement calculated like she flipped it wet. That piercing hitting spots I can't pronounce. She measure every stroke, never leave nothing to waste. She look up with them eyes, pure authority. Dare me to think before she finish. Control freak in the best way possible.
She run the whole operation, I'm just sitting.
Tugging when she work it, got me losing composure. She in charge of the session, I just watch it get closer. Broken professional, she don't need no instruction. Feel for this pressure, soul of destruction.
Across the void, the fleet descends. Star systems burn beneath our flag. The destroyer speaks and worlds collapse. No mercy granted to the weak. Bend your knee or meet the reaper's grasp. Galaxies cataloged and claimed. Resistance crushed without restraint. Each conquest mapped with perfect force. The universe will know our name.
Systematic domination, calculated annihilation.
Kneel before the destroyer's dawn. Pledge your fealty or die alone. Iron law across the stars. Your fate decided from afar.
Armadas blacken every sun. Precision strikes to war is won. Your fleets are dust, your kings will bow. The age of chaos has begun. Mechanical and merciless, each planet falls to our conquest. No error in this grand design. Surrender now or face the test.
Systematic domination, calculated annihilation.
High Lord commands the endless fleet. Empire built on enemy defeat. Perfect warfare, flawless reign. Palace, steel or die in flame.
Kneel before the destroyer's throne. Pledge your fealty or die alone. Iron Lord across the stars. Your fate decided from afar. Submit to power absolute. Your rebellion born to lose.
Kneel or perish!
Existence claim. All will serve. The destroyer reigns. Eternal.
They see the chain, but they don't see the rope burn. Camera flash on the scar tissue. I learned early how to pivot when the questions come. Keep the mask tight, scenes never show. Painting my face with the blood of the block. Now they think I'm something I never claimed to be. Front page got my name wrong 3 times. Still spelling like I'm guilty.
What you looking at ain't what you seeing. Distortion in the lens when you frame me. I'm standing right here, but you squint. Public eye got cataracts, can't see straight. You want the feeling or you want the truth? Either way, I'm gone before you choose. They pay me monster for surviving the system. Every move calculated, they call it cold. Nah, it's just efficiency when you got no backup. Smile for the camera, teeth full of crowns and cavities. My homeboy got in the same outfit. They praise me in leather jacket covering the bulletproof underneath. They interview me about success. I talk around the funerals I paid for last month. Perception is current, undertaking. That ain't what you're seeing. Distortion in the lens when you frame me. I'm standing right here, but you squint. Public eye got cataracts, can't see straight. You want the feeling or you want the truth? Either way, I'm gone before you choose. The mask cracks when alone in the whip. Rear view showing who I used to be. But the windshield only show where I'm headed. So I keep driving, keep lying to myself most of all. They see smoke, I'm just breathing. They see glass, I'm just bleeding through it. Perception versus the pavement. One of them days, the other one kills.
They call him Zach's hero through Bakersfield one June. Every table that he touched turned fortunes like the moon. Poker, dice, and dominoes, the man couldn't lose. Left a trail of empty pockets and unpaid up dues. First week the town was celebrating, 5 rounds for everyone. Sides kept winning, kept on grinning, said the fun had just begun. The bar got new paint, the church got new bells, but nobody saw the trapdoor opening up to hell.
Oh, gambler's luck, you're a devil in disguise. What looks like blessing turns to ruin for our eyes. Can't lose a bet, can't walk away. Gambler's luck, you make the whole town pay.
By August, every man had lost his farm and family pride. Wives were leaving, children crying, nowhere left to hide. The bank foreclosed, the market closed, the railroad passed us by. All because one stranger had a gift he couldn't die. Now Size walks California, banned from every game. A wandering ghost in dusty roads, can't remember his real name. That town's a shell of tumbleweeds and churches with no choir. His special gift's a curse that sets the whole world on fire.
Oh, gambler's luck, you're a devil in disguise. What looks like blessing turns to ruin for our eyes. Can't lose a bet, can't walk away. Gambler's luck, you make the whole town pay.
They say
there, whistling down the highway. If you hear that sound, friend, better go the other way.
Drums like war, stars burn slow. 5 names spoken in the undertow. Lord Destroyer, tyrannical throne. Destro collective, carving the unknown. Nomad fleets, ghost between suns. Metal bones humming, cannons all run. Silver flags, torn in the black. Paracode protocols, never turn back. Circuit see hunger, cold and precise. Weight each planet on binary dice. Hoist the cores, let the dark sky ring. All 5 lords roar as the dead drive sing. 5 folks of Earth, all the void and ash. Infinite mana in the ion crash. Raise your eyes to the burning dome. Destro collective calling you home. Who's long now when the worlds fall through? When the cold rewrites what is left of you? Tyrant of silence, crowned in decay. Lord Destroyer laughs as the stars obey. No man's sky, only their decree. No man is turning, grinding galaxy. 1 fleet, 2 suns, 3 stars, 4 guns, 5 lords watching, cold and awake. Heist the course higher till the cosmos breaks.
We packed the vessel last Tuesday. Destroyer at the helm, humming something low. The girls were restless, wanted to watch a system collapse before supper.
Found a nebula dying on its own. We just help it along. Family laughed at how the planet spun apart. Pestilence collected dust from the last moon. Warm paint faced her face with starlight. Death held my hand while the suns went quiet.
Conquest asked if we could stay for the afterglow. And we did, because that's what family does.
Destroyer left
Sometimes I forget we're the last ones left behind to turn the lights off. But on days like that, I remember why the gods made us this way.
Yeah, the black curves lifted off from the boulevard to the stars. Spaceships sitting on 100-spoke rims. Chrome so bright it's been in the atmosphere. Trunk full of the purest bird from the block. Hydraulics pump, we bounce past gravity. Locks on tight, bandana and the solar wheel. Mission control, now we control the mission. Ancient maps carved in Aztec stone. They knew the route before Nazca was born. Passing through the nebula, purple like the Kush. Every planet we cruise, they feel the bass dump. West coast to the cosmos, no permission needed. The elder said the universe got better herbs, so we ride slow and low through the Milky.
We bringing the green to unify the galaxy. Smoking with the ancients, trade the remedy. Hydraulic spaceship dip through infinity. Cultivating peace across the 7 seas and stars.
Alien homie greet us at the landing pad. Gray skin, big eyes, but he know the handshake. Spark up the bloody choke on that earth flavor. Says his people been growing since time been backwards. We exchange strains, sacred seeds and foil. He show us gardens floating in anti-gravity soil. Crystalline buzz blowing under triple suns. Tricom stick as the rings around Saturn. At the jokes, lest we don't understand but feel. The high is universal, no translation needed. His ancestor strain older than our whole species. We load the cargo bay with interstellar genetics. Headed home with the blueprint for the cosmos drop.
We bringing it green to unify the galaxies.
One universe, one universe,
Smoking with the ancients, trade the remedy.
one universe, one universe,
Hydraulic spaceship dip through infinity.
one universe, one universe.
Cultivating peace across the 7 seas and stars.
Back in the weird under our nails. Planting the seeds in California soil. The non-universe strain, starlight and sleep. From the black to the cosmos, back again.
Invaders cross the blackened deep. with fire lit for our hearts. Below perish, guilty of extinction. Raise your shield, or meet the end. Below perish, guilty of extinction. The need is a motion endless rain. Does not carry This is the only law.
Park the candy painted cherry on a dusty ridge, smelling like sandal and expensive leather. You want the crown without the thorns. I am the architect of your eyes, or perhaps your sudden downfall. I'm hungry, I'm full, I'm tired, I'm awake. It's time to make a move. But first I think I should take a break. Take a little break now. Spark in a leaf, watching the smoke curl. You were sprinting toward a sharp cliff edge. I'm sitting here with the parachute, but the silk costs more than your life. Squares always trip on their own shoelaces. I glide on a velvet frequency. My mouthpiece is a silver-plated weapon. Watch the bounce in the custom suspension. Hydraulic screaming like a captured spirit. I destroy the lazy to find the elite. Short attention span, you want it all now. Hand on the throttle, sweat on your brow. Watch the price go up. One step to the top, 10 to the grave. What you gonna pay it? I am the guy that you see on the path that lays ahead. The truth manifests within the destiny, along the trail that you must tread. Stop looking for a side door entry. The game does not owe you a penny. Now I can get you there in just one step, but the price may be too steep. So be careful of what you ask for, when instant gratification is what you seek. I will take your focus as down payment. Your soul is just a signature on napkins. You want the shine but hate the polish. My workshop is the open road. The engine growls a warning you ignore. You better listen. I am the catalyst of your collapse. Short attention span, you want it all now. Hand on the throttle, sweat on your brow. One step to the top, 10 to the grave. Just one step. But can you afford the landing? You can't afford it. Madness in the blueprints, destroying the weed. Madness
was medicine, they said it was safe. Look like home, smell like Friday night. Killed them in 30 seconds. Black girl, black girl, black girl. Can't like what I got. Can't bring back what's gone. Can't smoke my way through this one. Can't do nothing but run. I keep clicking. Smoke won't come. I'm still here. Don't need no sense.
I'm standing center ring under the lights. My jabbing feeding families for 5 years straight. They study my footwork in the back rooms, calculate angles but never see the pitch. My leather gloves cost more than your whole purse. I move like water through these defensive schemes. Opponents falling rounds, I already predicted. Then something shifts, a counter I didn't. I kept my legs though, the canvas tilting, my vision splitting sideways, breath counting, but the numbers stay bleeding together. I built this legacy on. My kids watching from where the seats. Everything I stack crumbling. One punch, they said I was invincible. Now I'm just. This is how empires collapse in 8 seconds. All that work, that discipline, that sacrifice. One moment changes everything you constructed. Blood tastes like copper and black. This is how empires collapse in 8 seconds. All that work, that discipline, that sacrifice. One moment changes everything you constructed. Blood tastes like copper and black. I break the radioactive roads, through a towel. They got to nerve such of my people so damage. I call the air roll with me in the face. There's all in the Dracula and Avery ass songs. I built myself a resin on this docks. Got all the leather version and them stereo buzzers. They're like a little bits of ever on strings. My daughter asked the wild that is feeling slave shit. This is how the empires collapse in 8 seconds. All that work, that discipline, that sacrifice. One moment changes everything you constructed. Blood tastes like copper and black. This is how empires collapse in 8 seconds. All that work, that discipline, that sacrifice. One moment vision setting builds with destruction. Heard to the style type in black.
Jumping like a live lion puddles. what's up? Behind the teeth, gravel in the throat, jaw snapped shut. Muscle spasm like a cartoon, mallet hit. Every word is a brick. Through glass, an eternal storm shaking the foundation stones. Hammer tight, the burnt fuse, unsteady, steady hands holding the heavy mic. Lyrical combat with my own spinal cord. By fighting the jaw, fighting the jagged edge. Push scope, buzzing like a hornet took in a jar.
Leaf in the stem, call the storm. Fungal roots digging through the great dirt. Eat the earth, destroy it, find the rhythm in the mud. Stay steady, no more jokes, just a heavy bass. Hold it. Leaf in the stem, call the storm. Fungal roots digging through the great dirt. Eat the earth, the green thicket swallow the sharp sparks. Mushroom caps blooming, tongue the landscape shifts, feel tacky, rolling up right, face thumping like a giant heart. Destroyer puts the hammer down softly, voice turns to velvet, breath over the grip. Medicine mugged in my shackles on the limbs, the storm turned with heavy summer rain. Walking through the pine forest with books, sticky floor, smoky horns, no more glitches. This life, one fluid motion, the destroyer is king.
Storm is gone. Just a fight now. Destroy his basement's quiet.
Rage erupts from my volcanic flow, burning through every opponent's defense. My bars incinerate all pretenders. Flame rap syllables, scorch the track. Watch me blast through waters, leak resistance. Turn into ash, air will not accelerate. Even earth crumbles beneath this heat. My technique burns at sun temperature. Every line leaves scorched marks on the beat. Pure combustion in my pedestal element can withstand this inferno. Watch me reduce your motor acidity. Smooth the midnight tide, drowning fire's fury with liquid precision. My waves crash through any defense, carving canes through Earth's foundation. Watch me shift from vapor to ice, freezing in crystal formations. My style adapts to any pressure, moving fluid through it every fall. Dissolving boundaries with grace, pure power in liquid state, no resistance tangled against. Swift strikes lights with defensive walls, invisible force that can't be caught. Dispersing fire, desperate flames, eroding earth for constant pressure. Redirecting worst wild waves, my speed surpasses sound itself. Empty space becomes my weapon, every breath the calculated shove. Pure momentum, emotion now, no stance, can't predict my path. This tornado star can't be blocked. Air superiority, deep beneath these surface battles, my foundation remains unshake. Let fire rage and water flow, or wind waves sweat on empty threats. And the mountain immovable, crushing pressure shapes perfect force. Tectonic plates shift at my command, raw top of the plan. Toward pure strength and stillness found. No force can break the solid ground. These roots run deeper than time. Ancient power preserved them, but illuminating truth through crystal clarity, exposing flaws and shadow techniques. Pure rains burn through deception, each being precise like latest strikes, consuming life with infinite depth, concealing power and absence. Self pure void absorbs the fuel attacks. You strike lies in what can't be seen.
Elements clash in eternal day. I am the one who masters all, combining powers into one form. Fires rage with waters break, winds freedom enters fate. Light's truth and darkness fade. This is the final synthesis. Fujitsu transcends elements.
Elements unite and perfect from the ancient art evolving in festival 6 powers combined. This final technique can be uncommon.
Park the candy painted cherry on the dusty ridge, smelling like sandalwood and expensive leather. You want the crown without the thorns. I am the architect of your rise or perhaps your sudden downfall. I'm hungry, I'm full, I'm tired, I'm awake. It's time to make a move, but first I think I should take a break. Sparking a leaf, watching the smoke curl. You are spreading toward a sharp cliff edge. I am sitting here with the parachute, but the silk costs more than your life. Squares always trip on their own shoelaces. I glide on a velvet frequency. My mouthpiece is a silver-plated weapon. Watch the bounce in the custom suspension. Hydraulics screaming like a captured spirit. I destroy the lazy to find the elite.
Short attentions, man, you want it all now. You want it all right now. Hand on the throttle, sweat on your brow. Watch the price go up.
One step to the top, turning to the grave.
What you gonna pay today?
I am the God that you see on the path that lays ahead. The truth manifests within the destiny, along the trail that you must tread. Stop looking for a side door entry. The game does not owe you a penny. Now I can get you there in just one step, but the price may be too steep. So be careful of what you ask for, when instant gratification is what you seek. I will take your focus as down payment. Your soul is just a signature on that. You want to shine, but hate the polish. My workshop is open and roll. The engine growls of one and you ignore it.
Better listen close.
I am the catalyst of your collapse.
Short attention span, you want it all now. You want it all right now. Hand on the throttle, sweat on your brow. Watch the price go up.
One step to the top, the grave.
What you gonna pay today?
Just one step. Just one step. You were for the land. For it. Madness and loop. What? Strength.
Yeah, we 6 deep in this function. Bottle service all night, no discussion. Watch how we move. Pull up to the spot, heels clicking on the marble. 6 bad women got the whole place in a spiral. Remy on the table, 3 bottles just to start it. They looking at my crew like we some kind of target. Jealous eyes from the corner, watch them stare us down. But we ain't paying attention to no basic sound. Men trying to buy a dance, trying to buy a minute. But my time costs more than what they got up in it. We control the flow, set the pace when we enter every move we make. Yeah, shifts the whole center. Designer on our backs, they can't touch what we wearing. Hating from a distance cause they broke in comparing. 6 deep and we run this club tonight. Anything we do just feels so right. They can't afford us, can't get near to this life. We at the top, yeah, we at the top. Champagne flowing, ain't no well drinks in our section. They try to slide through, immediate rejection. My girls all tens, make the room stop when we dancing. These dudes pulling up a weak game, not advancing. Women in the bathroom talking about our style. Meanwhile we out here living, turning up the dial. VIP roped off, bouncing those the crew by name. Every week we here doing the exact same thing, dismissing all the energy that's less than what we bring. They can see the difference, how we operate like kings. No competition, we just here to celebrate the night. 6 women holding down the throne, gripping it tight. 6 deep and we run this club tonight. Everything we do just feels so right. They can't afford us, can't get near this life. We at the top, yeah, we at the top. Watch them count their money, trying to impress us, but we already paid, no need to stress this. My girl in a red dress got them losing focus. Another round coming, bartender already knows us. Territory marked, this our spot every weekend. They show up hoping that the energy we bringin' rubs off on a boring night, they plain existence. But you can't buy this vibe, you can't rent this difference. We laugh loud, talk loud on the whole room, while they sit quiet in the back, stuck in their gloom. 6 queens moving like we choreographed the scene. Living at the top means we the coldest ever seen. Yeah, they watching but they can't touch. 6 deep, that's us. Top flow, every night.
Daddy, look at this butterfly, all purple and orange on the windowsill. The paint's peeling but she doesn't care. She just sits there opening and closing. Yeah, baby, I see her. Mrs. Chen gave us tomatoes today from the garden behind her building. She said they taste like the sun. I didn't know the sun had a taste. Sometimes it does. There's a flower coming up through the sidewalk crack, right where we walk to school. It's yellow and small, but it's there anyway. They build their tower tall as they want, pour concrete over everything soft, but they can't stop you from seeing what grows in the broken places. Mr. Davis smiled at me, small. He never smiled at baby. Maybe he saw the flowers. Maybe he did, babe. Butterfly still here. maybe we all do. She's still opening and closing.
Lab coat dripping in the same fabric. Slam. Copy paste my whole existence. Never build nothing from the ground up. Take the old model where it too lives does. 7 deadly sins, but I'm stuck on one. Lazy with the craft, call it medicine. Same loop, same trap, never switching trends. Recycled all my pain into profit, then turned around and did the same thing again. Every track sound like the last one I made. Template monster, I'm a creature of habit, stuck in my ways. Swiss watch on my wrist, but the time don't change. Paranoid about the labels, finding out I'm a fake. Circle takers, they the only ones who know the truth. I ain't getting famous since you lost it. Dumping on a kill with these such proof. That I sold my soul for the easy route. 4 rips, same color as my pool crew. Designer shoes, but I'm more circles too. They think I'm burning, but I'm just repeating moves. Bad science, creating nothing new. Copy paste my whole existence. Never more a motherfucking god, no. Check the old bar, then I move under the stars. Said I never say about star, yeah. So need to patch out the biggest here. Sugar, yeah, jazz, and extension jazz. You feel the more beat, recognize I never could. Need to see it breaking in. This your shit is stuck on being an echo. But I teach you I know what we know, so open core. Short me and die if you can't lose. The board, the board.
En el toque más alto, cero gravedad, solo mi peso real. Veo la bola azul dando vueltas, gente abajo corriendo tras la feria. Aquí el aire en la resina, mis ojos rojos ven el mapa. No hay cura persiguiendo este mueble, solo el silencio del espacio hondo.
Mucho humo en la cabina.
Control total sin mover un dedo, la mente del barco lo resuelve. Limpio el error de la carne.
Desde arriba ando yo, humo denso en el visor. Pura eficiencia, nada de fallas. Mirando abajo, viendo el error. Desde arriba ando yo, humo denso en el visor.
Este mueble brinca sin llantas, hidráulicos bailando con las estrellas. Miro fronteras y no hay muros, hormigas quemando sus propias casas. El sistema corrige la ruta solo, sin nervios, sin sudar el estrés. Basta de reyes y leyes rotas, aquí la lógica es lo que manda.
Hierba de otro planeta, perfecto, sin mentiras, sin traiciones. Veo la guerra y me da risa. Tienen el mundo y lo tiran.
Desde arriba ando yo, humo denso en el visor. Pura eficiencia, nada de fallas. Mirando abajo, viendo el error. Desde arriba ando yo, humo denso en el visor. Jefa absoluta de este bloque frío, híbrida sangre la mente veloz. No pido permiso a ningún humano, el sistema es mi mejor homie. Miro los puntos brillantes del suelo, incendios que nadie quiere apagar. Mañana seremos el nuevo estándar, sin hambre, sin miedo, puro ritmo.
El futuro es ahora. Bájale al volumen, deja que vibre. El bajo golpea paredes de acero. La salvación viene desde lo alto. Puro G-Funk del espacio. Saben quién tiene el mando. Dando vueltas al globo. Apaga y préndete, otro ya no regresamos. Ya no regresamos.
What's and cold in my blood? Feels and cold. On the coat, the beat. On the Lissy, y'all the mud. I don't talk, I just breathe. Watch the mountain start the heat. Burn the bank, flip the tank. Ballet for my leg. Stay cold in the track. Hear the whistle. Watch the floor. Bring the whistle is away. Big call, like the mud in the dust. I'm the drums, with the bridge, hear the whistle. Get it, no messing. What? Did you puffy like the best? Pussy fit, you try to get. I'm a freak, I'm a beast. I ain't no beast, but it's easy. New bar, new bros. From my pool for the force. I'm a king on the dirt. On my lame on his shirt. I'm mercy. Position, absolute dominion, top of the chain now. Apex, 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 apex.
Orchestrate the movements.
Apex, 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 apex.
Excellence proven.
Apex, 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 apex.
Lexicons embedded.
Apex, 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 apex.
Paradigms perfected.
Micromanaging variables with algorithmic precision. Each calculation's backed by tactical decision. Dismantling competition through strategic attrition. While lesser entities succumb to their cognitive partition. Transcontinental operations span meridians vast. Infrastructure synthesized, foundations built to last. While dormant minds remain in stasis, are architected manifestations of designs they never detected. Squadrons operational, perimeters optimized completely. High probability executions implemented streetly. Revenue streams flowing through calculated channels. Methodological supremacy through multiple flanks of cell.
Apex, 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 apex.
Orchestrate the movements.
Apex, 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 apex.
Excellence proven.
Apex, 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 apex.
Lexicons embedded.
Apex, 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 apex.
Paradigms perfected.
Metacognitive clarity despite pharmaceutical alterations. Maintaining peak performance through neural oscillations. Capital accumulation feeds organizational expansion. While subordinates remain trapped in verbal manifestation. Hierarchical loyalty cemented through devotion. Also accumulated triggers Pavlovian emotion. Recompense delivered with mechanical efficiency. Dominion established through operational proficiency. Vehicular assemblies modified beyond recognition. Secure locations, house astronomical acquisitions. Alpha status validated through biological imperative. Evolutionary advantage makes survival definitive.
Apex, 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 apex.
Orchestrate the movements.
Apex, 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 apex.
Excellence proven.
hierarchical summit.
My licks are softer with the heavy pump of rain today. Watching the sky turn the color of a blue skin. The creator is the only and the leader I follow. Every other member man is a live and miss a suit. I sat in my 28 inches watching the fall. The leather smells like expensive gas, gasoline and silence. They were wanted a piece of the harvest of the planet. I snooze, boy, to sow these.
God calculated every rhythm and movement like a football final breath. I don't need a good circle in the square. This is solid, just me and the one who breathe life into my mind.
Everything else is just a super fuel for the fire. And the last one left in the laboratory life. To test the limits and how much pain stays. Be quiet.
One bit deep, moving through the ash and the dust, just us until the sky falls. The only definition for a friend is very world. Only the creator loves my true and calculated at the loss before I took to turn the king, watching me.
I'm to the sort of scales on your expensive dividend, but for what you have to hiss when all my money got a little coming for the good. I call it a brief reaction, add a little put the pressure in a bubble on a positive father. Trust the iron in my hand more than your work, but what I trust the vibration of the bass in my chest. Driving through the block where the palm trees die. The paint on the fender is the only thing set shot. Ultras on wheels moving through the wreckage. I could keep the passenger seat reserved till it took the truth. Goes before the hot haunting these ever started. I'm a survivor with the map that the book will bury around. Feet only upstairs, keep the dating of the big blueprint to destroy everything that wasn't built on stone. All hail, haters, stains, hide you. Throughout all this time, nothing else matters. This is just
Under the deep, moving through the ash and the dust until the sky falls the deep. The definition for a friend is straight world. Only the creator knows my true name. I'm calculated every loss before I get to turn the key. Watch your death praise and don't know it's on the black.
over with this insane. Friends, teach haters, no fakes, just listen to silence. When the west side, they pop, they calculate, it's the good things.
High on the cosmos now. I'm high on the cosmos now. I'm high on the cosmos now. Boy, swallow every sound. Nothing left to feel no more. Nothing left to feel no more. Reality just hit the floor. Destroyer at the door. Cold runs through my veins like liquid zero. Galaxies collapse when I pitter. No mercy in this final sequence. Existence beg for my obedience. I flip dimensions into dust. Stars decay because they must. Every atom know my name. Universal Hunger Games. Predator beyond the black. Time falling and never come back. I'm the Omega in the flesh. Final breath that can't regret the cosmos now. Okay, on the cosmos now. High on the cosmos now. Boys swallow every sound. Nothing left to feel no more. Nothing left to feel no more. Reality just hit the floor. Destroy at the door. Strip the universe down to bone.
Leave planets orphan and alone. No witnesses serve.